Good morning. Uh, a quick disclaimer. My videos are mere and pure experiences that I share. And if you need to consult a specialist, such as a doctor, a mental health specialist, psychologist, or a psychiatrist, then please do so. I'm just sharing experiences and hoping that you would make better decisions in your life. Um, this is a quick shout out to empty shells who operate from ego. Can you please save us both time? If you seek out your next supplier to make you feel better, to make you financially stable, to make you loved, to fill up your empty cups, then please do so with those that are not smarter than you, especially with those that have not accomplished anything in life. If you mess up with someone who has had plenty of proofs in her life that she was capable and able to persevere through anything in her life, let's say the educational system, let's say on the job front, let's say on health issues, let's say on anything that's out there that was put in front of her, and she just pushed harder to succeed. You can sense that her ego is much higher, much more persistent, much stronger than yours. So save yourself time. You won't be able to break her. If she is someone that pays her own bills, that doesn't just pay her bills, but also excels in life, career-wise, monetary-wise, and she's not dependent on you, her mere character is not someone who seeks out a sugar daddy, who is someone that is plain on her own and is happy with her life, with her finances. Doesn't matter where she's coming from, whether little or plenty of money, but she is just satisfied. She doesn't look at your wallet. She doesn't look at your support, because she had nobody to support her to get where she is at the moment. You have lost already. Yeah, so she can show you how bigger of her ego she has than yours. It doesn't matter in what circumstances. I never had like a fan base. I never had supporters. I never had someone who told me, yeah, you're going the right way, I'll support you, I have your back. Nobody, to the contrary. Even though my mom was there for me, she knew that I was intelligent, and she gave me all the possibilities that a mother solely on her own feet can do. My dad used to tell her that I was dumb, and I accomplished the best math GPA among 150 of my classmates, and had one of the highest degrees of the GPA when I left school. Afterwards, I accomplished a master's degree in economics. And then afterwards, besides my 80-hour investment banking job, I accomplished a Master of Science degree in quantitative finance. I was the youngest, I believe, among like 22 men, and it was just 2 women. and the other woman was older than me, and all of them holding PhD, doctoral degrees, coming from all around the world, having had already like loads of experiences, and I think 95% of them holding doctoral and PhD degrees. And I was late for the assessment center, and I was denied because I was too late coming for the assessment center to even enter this master program. And I entered the decan's directory's room, and I told him I really need to go into this master's program. He denied. He said, "You're too late." And I was like persistent, and I didn't want to go without a yes. And he said, "Well, okay, here's I'm going to ask you a math question, and it's more like to see your thinking process. This will substitute a half day of assessment center. And you have like, I believe he said like something like an hour of time." And I was in this room, and I was like, this is weird. This is so simple. And I was like, I had it like within 2 or 3 minutes, the solution. And but I was kind of insecure because the deacon gave me like an hour of time, and I was thinking through it, and like trying to repeat my thought processes, if it's right, if it's wrong, what else is there to think about. It can't be that simple. After like 15 minutes, I called him in, and I said, "Listen, I have the solution. I'm not sure if it's right. I had it quickly. I thought it through multiple times, but you gave me an hour, so I'm a little bit insecure." And he watched me being insecure in my own skin, and he was like, "Well, you know what? There's just one solution to this problem, to this math problem." And I was like instantly getting nervous. And I was like, okay. And then he told me, "Okay, let's see if you got that solution." So I explained him my way to solve the math problem, and he looked at me. He was like, I think like a minute or maybe 40 seconds in pure silence. And I was like, okay, I didn't get it right. And I just want to pack my stuff and leave. And he was like, I guess I was wrong. There is a second solution to that problem. So if you have come up with multiple things in your life, education-wise, I mean, I want to pursue the academic road, but afterwards I decided against it. After, having traveled half of the countries in the world, after having had jobs in Africa, in Europe, in politics, in economic development, and then you come back and you learn languages, and it's so easy, it's so lovely to speak to people in their own language, and share their culture and their language, and all the experiences of that country. And then you come back and out of nowhere something hits you severely health-wise, and you got autoimmune diseases, you have a severe accident, and most specialists say, "No, you won't recover ever." And then you look deeper into what else is out there than modern medicine, and you get into energy work, and then you understand what you got to do, what you understand, what you have to accomplish, what you how to reframe your mindset, how to cleanse your energy, how to cleanse your life, how to cleanse your mind, how to cleanse your heart, and everything. And then it hits you rock bottom, and you say, all right, I give in. There is more out there, because you healed yourself. You are persistent. You are persistent through all the pain you've gone through alone by yourself in the night, during the day, 24/7, for weeks, for months, for years. Nobody was there. And you still persist to heal. You still persist through the pain. You still persist because your ego is helpful in that sense. Yeah, and you don't give in. And then some empty shell comes around and tests your ego. Excuse me. This is just plain stupid. It's just plain stupid. You know? I mean, a person like me, you can only convince if you have a pure heart, if you're a good human being, if you're a good, male figure or female figure. You can't convince someone like me, who has gone through hell back and forth multiple times on all levels on her life, to beat according to your ego drum. So choose your battles wisely, please. You know, if you operate from ego, don't mess with a very strong woman that has overcome so many challenges in her life that she'll eat you alive. You know, you're like nobody to her, to mess with her ego, with her persistence, with her strength, with her, intellectual capacity, with her emotional pureness. You're nobody, So what really attracts me is someone who has saved and secured a pure heart through all the challenges, who has become a good human being, who has decided to go the right road instead of the wrong road, even though there are many temptations throughout the day, all day, every day. And this is what impresses me. It's not the ego, because I promise you, mine is above yours. So please don't mess with strong women. Just don't. It's a waste of time for you. And you will end up lower than where you were coming from into her life. All right, peeps, have a nice weekend. Bye for now.